Hello viewers, welcome to my channel PMCE. In this video, we are going to learn about the clocks under the concept time in class 1. So, what is a clock? A clock is something which is used to see the time. The face of a clock has numbers from 1 to 12. A clock has 2 or 3 hands. The long hand is the minute hand, the short hand is the hour hand, and there is another hand, the hand that moves relatively quicker than the other two hands, which is called as the second hand. Let us visually see a clock and understand all this now. So, this is a clock, and the face of the clock has numbers 1 to 12. What else did we see? It has a long hand, a short hand, and another hand which traverses faster than these two hands. The long hand is called the minute hand. The short hand is called the hour hand. And the third hand is called the second hand. Hope it is clear so far. When the minute hand points to 12, the hour hand tells us what time it is. Let me repeat it. When the minute hand points to 12, that is when the long hand points to 12, the short hand or the hour hand will tell us what time it is. So here in this clock, we see that the minute hand is pointing to 12 and the short hand or the hour hand is pointing to 5. So what is the time now? 5 o'clock. Let us now see how to write the time in two ways. Let us take the same example once again. Here the minute hand is pointing to 12 and the hour hand is pointing to 5. It means it is 5 o'clock. So how do you write this? Time is 5 O apostrophe clock or 5:00. So what does this 5 O apostrophe clock mean? O followed by a apostrophe is an abbreviation or a shortened form of the term of the 5 of the clock. That is what it means. But the way we write is 5 O apostrophe clock. And another way to write it is 5:00. The number which appears after the colon represents the minutes. Let us understand here that it is going to be 5:00 means it is 5 o'clock. Write the time in two ways. Here we have a clock with the long hand on 12, that is the minute hand pointing 12 and the short hand or the hour hand pointing 3. So what is the time in the clock now? 3 o'clock or 3:00. In this class, you will be learning only the concept of time in this way. That is when long hand points to 12, the short hand indicates the hour. How to calculate the minutes when the long hand or the minute hand points on numbers other than 12 will be learnt in higher classes. Let us do the next example now. Write the time in two ways. Here we have a clock with the minute hand pointing 12 and the hour hand pointing 8. So the time is 8 o'clock or 8:00. Next, here I am going to give you the clock which has minute hand pointing 12 and the hour hand pointing 4. Write down the time. Minute hand is at 12. Hour hand is at 4. So what is the time now? Time is 4 o'clock or 4:00. Let us do another example. In this clock, minute hand is at 12 and the hour hand is at 10. So take and write it down. Minute hand is at 12, hour hand is at 10. So what does it indicate? The time is 10 o'clock or 10:00. Draw hands of a clock to show the given time. Now I'm going to give the time and you will have to draw the clock with the hands at the correct places. Time 7 o'clock. So what you should do? Draw the face of a clock with numbers 1 to 12. Next, the time given is 7 o'clock. So the minute hand should be on 12 and the hour hand should be on 7. So the minute hand on 12 and the hour hand on 7 shows 7 o'clock. Let us do another example. Draw hands of a clock to show the given time. Time 9 o'clock. See, in the first sum, we saw one way of writing the time, and in this sum, we are seeing the second way of writing the time, that is 9:00. So now, draw the face of the clock with numbers 1 to 12. Now, to show 9 o'clock, the minute hand should point 12, and the hour hand should point 9. This shows 9 o'clock. Dear viewers, these are all the learning outcome in class 1 under the topic time for the children, of which I have covered the first topic daily routine, calendar facts, and in this video I covered clock. And in the upcoming video, we will be doing a time worksheet which will be covering all the concepts that the children have learned so far in class 1. Each of these topics have been covered in separate videos. Links to all the related videos are given below in the description box. Thank you for watching my video. You may also click on the in-screen video which will take you to the playlist containing Class 1 time. If you like the quality of my video, give a thumbs up and do share it with your friends, and do provide your valuable comments in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button for regular notifications of all the new videos that I make in my channel. See you again.